Good morning guys, from Brooklands down here between Worthing and Lansing. I got a pulley rig and I got a flapper on. Both have squid on them. I've also got a little ugly stick here and I was going to try and use that with a squid jig on it, but I don't seem to be able to get far enough out, and I've put a little weight on it, a little is it called a ball weight on it, and I cast out, and after a few, not even a minute, after a few seconds it's dead on bottom because I can feel it trundle along the bottom. I'm unsure what to do, how to get further out, and how far out do you have to go from the shore to get a squid. I don't know, maybe somebody can answer me that. I've got a big float rod in the house, and I think maybe the next time if I'm going to try this this jig, this squid jig, I think I'll use that, because the chances of getting out further are yeah, pretty remarkable with that, I think. But anyway, I'll let you go. Let's see what happens here, if anything. I think by the end of the day I'm going to be wishing I was back into the whiting again. Let's see you in a bit. She's got a little squid jig on, so she's just learning how to fish, learning how to cast. Well, we're not very hopeful with the squid jig, and we're not getting far out, guys. We're not getting far out with this thing at all. And we've put on weight. Yeah, we've got 3 rods. So yeah, it's all on a good day's fun here, isn't it? But yeah, I wish I was into the whiting again. See you in a bit. Yeah, so everybody's got to start somewhere, and that is not an ideal rod. The ugly stick to start off with. A bigger rod would be easier, it'd have more like whip in it, as it were, and you could get out further. But next time, float rod for sure, very reactive float rod. It's about 13 feet, and I'll use that with a squid jig from the beach. Anyway guys, I'm not too hopeful, to be honest. Nobody's been catching anything along the shore other than squid. But yeah, I hate chucking videos out, YouTube videos out with no catch, but at the end of the day I'm going to continue to do that. And this wasn't meant as a fishing channel, so you will see other bits and bobs on. You can either subscribe or unsubscribe, it's up to you. I'm not really caring, really, to be honest. I'm just sharing kind of like one page in my life, one day at a time. See you in a bit. Hi, good afternoon guys. So I thought I'd just nip down to the pier again. As you see, the tide's going out, but it won't be going out far enough for any of these people to be doing any work, but it is going to be starting this week. You can see that truck in front with the caterpillar track, so it doesn't get bogged down. There's lots of diggers and loaders, and there's lots of pipe, I guess, for supports, and then you've got drill bits there so they can drill that pipe into the seabed and then obviously cement it. But it's a pity, you know. However, I was at the Prime Angling there, and they basically said that they were saying, Prime Angling, the guy there was saying that somebody was fined £60 the other night by the police, and so they were obviously down here fishing, and the police have said that, well, this is meant to be closed, but that can't be the case, because if it was closed then it'd be barriers up. But the red spots that you see on the floor basically mean no fishing. So there you go, red dots, so no fishing. And that's where I usually fish, is here. But apparently, and then I cast right up there, right up the side. Because somebody caught about 16, 17 squid within an hour just the other day here. just on a lure. It wasn't a fluorescent, a luminous lure. But yeah. But yeah, it's unsafe. Well, if that's the case, then this bit should be cordoned off to the general public.
Yeah, it's a pity about this, mate. It's a fucking mess.
So yeah, you can see the red spots. So no fishing here, but everybody fishes. But now the police are now enforcing it. It could be that people from the flats across the way were had reported maybe the lights, because people do use lights down here for squid, so it could be the case. Yeah. But it is a shame, but the rumour has it that they're going to try and partially open it in the next month or so, but I can't see it. I guess it'll be next year, to be honest. Now that big rig in front of you there, that's for basically drilling in the big pylons that that they'll use to support the pier. But it is a shame, really, you know. Yeah. Anyway, back in a bit, guys. Yeah, so we've got lots of cars and lots of people going around. But again, they're totally dependent on the tides, aren't they? So let's go and check out the other side. More than, even though it's market day today on a Wednesday, it's a bit quiet. But yeah. And the pavilion, of course. But yeah, from a fisherman's point of view, I don't know. I mean, surely they would be asking questions. Surely it must have to have some sort of engineering report, because it's accessible by the public every year, and obviously, surely some failings must have been found on the last inspection report. And if that was the case, then why wasn't it maintained, you know? Why wasn't it sorted before it had to get to that state? Because it's cost the man his business, even though he's relocated, I think, to Littlehampton. But the people at the amusements and what have you, everybody's out of work. Yeah. And that's all the diggers and what have you. All the diggers and what have you, ready for action once the tide goes out, eventually goes out, that is, far enough to let them in. But yeah, until the guys get going, there is no pier opening up. So I guess the big tubes there, they must be structures. Maybe posts, pillars, I don't know. But I know the local people certainly miss it, and certainly the local businesses have been affected too, because lots of people come down here even just to have a coffee, you know. Let's have a look on the beach itself. Yeah, so we seem to have like structural engineers there, guys. Now we've got like what looks like to be a personnel basket there. So maybe for gain in height to the underneath the actual pier itself. But until that tide goes out, there's not a lot they're going to be able to do. Wow, so that's the state of play. But I was actually on that pier, no joke, when I was hit by a wave, and up until then it was okay. I was fishing away, and then I sat down and another big wave, I could see the big wave coming in, and then after that the pier started to judder, and three guys in fact that were on the pier at the time said right beneath my feet the structure had broken. So I left, and I came down consecutively for the next 4 or 5 days, and there was not a problem. That area was cordoned off, and then the next thing I read it in the paper that it was now closed, and because of the damage, and it wasn't safe for the public. So I don't know. Anyway, I went down Brooklands today. I didn't catch anything, so I thought, well, I need to find another vlog, and so I thought I'd come down here. But it is sad, it really is sad. But yeah, anyway, take it easy. I'll try and keep you updated with this. If you watch my channel, please subscribe, give me the thumbs up button, thumbs up, yeah. Leave a comment, and if you give me the thumbs down, if you give me any more than once, then please tell me why, and I'll try and rectify things as we go along, because I'm still new to fishing, I'm still new to the channel, and it's not been going a year yet, but I've still got 900, almost 1,000 subscribers, and like almost 400,000 viewers. So yeah, so until the next vlog, which hopefully will be later on tonight, it'll come down again. And although I can't access the pier itself, I'll just fish alongside. Nobody can say anything about that. So just on the beach and just casting out 60, 70 yards. We're just going to be inundated with whiting anyway if I do come down later on tonight, but who knows. Anyway, take it easy, and we'll see you later on. Bye bye.